Hello, welcome back to another video from Smarlax Music Productions. Today again I want to take you in a session that about to show you how what instruments I use and how I use them, all right, to get a roots reggae, real vintage style. All right, I'm just gonna go through and play a bit, and then I show you guys what I use to accomplish in getting the sound. All right, so let's go right ahead. All right, so that's enough. Right, so let's go right into the drums. All right, I'm using the same old drums that I'm accustomed to using. I'm using Easy Drummer 2 with the Reggae pack. All right, so I'm just using the kick. I'm using the kick, snare, and toms. All right, I'm not using any hi-hats. All right, one particular reason why I'm not using any hi-hats in it is just because I need a clean hi-hat. So with that said, I'm using a 808 hi-hat. All right. Alright, I like the sound of it, and that's basically what I'm looking for. Alright, 808 hi-hat, simple. Alright, I'm blending addictive drums, which I'm using the same thing, elements, snare, kick, toms, and cymbals. Alright. And this is what you're getting from these two guys. Alright. Now I'm using a snare sample from my 70s pack. Right, and that's what you're getting. Alright, I'm not, rooms and overhead are in it, so it's not refined and clean as yet, because I'm not mixing as yet. Alright, so that's basically it for drums. That's basically it for drums, people. Alright, so I'm blending two different kicks to get that kick sound. Let me just show you guys what I'm using. I'm using the Premier Club, no front head. That's typically what they used to do back in the days. Take off the head and to get that sound. Alright, and I'm using this bad boy here to blend with it. Alright, from the Addictive. Alright, I'm also using this snare, you know, but I don't need to emphasize the snare because I'm not even going to record the snare in it. I just add the snare for the purpose of the overhead and room. Alright, for the ambient sound. Alright, weird, but that's what we're going. Alright, so when I'm through, I'm going to be recording these guys into audio and hide those tracks. Alright, and as you can hear, the snare, as you can hear, it's the two different snares layered. Alright, that's a more dark steel kind of vibe. Alright, and this is you know, nice and crispy. Alright, like I showed you in the first video. So if you haven't watched the first video with the Roots Reggae type sound, you can check it out and come back to this and get a wider definition of the sound choice. Alright, if I may. Alright, so alright, I'm using this bad boy here. Alright, this is a IRL snare reverb, and I'm using the snare of this kit. Alright, so it's a nice convolution reverb. That's my favorite reverb that I use on drums. It's just spacious and wide and just so nice, you know. Alright, so I sweep out the bottom end and dip out some of the harsh high end here, and I boost the middle there where I'm getting that sound that I like. Alright, and you can use this guy here to lift the ceiling even bigger. Based on the room that you want. Let me just go right ahead and do it. Alright, crazy stuff. Alright, I had it at 7.1, I think. Alright, so that's where I had it. Alright, and you can move the tail of the reverb again to stretch it. Alright, for that decay. Alright, you want it to die before the harder hit comes in. So be careful with this guy here. Alright, I have the size here again. It's been a while since I had that message. Alright, so let's just go back down with this guy. Alright, so that's it for the reverb. That's what I add to it to give it that nice sound. Alright, so like I said, I use the 808 hi-hat and just drop them on the grid. Alright, I use a synth, some synth toms here And these guys are coming from my motif here, from a hip hop. Just find a hip hop kit, drum kit, and you'll get those stamps. Alright, I'm using my wood block. This should be named wood block. Alright, it's in here as well. Alright, I just add some of it. I'm using a vibra slap from this guy here. My percussion kit, you'll find a nice vibra slap. Alright, so shaker is coming from this guy. Alright, yeah, it wouldn't be a nice roots without some percussions, right? And for my bass line, it's always a sample tank. Ever since I got the sample tank pack, that's basically all that I've been using on bass. Alright, so I dip the middle, I push the bass, and you can see where the amp and the drive is. Nice, I always want the nice to give it a nice authentic feel, you know. And the treble is somewhere at around 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Alright, so alright, some guitar samples I have there. You can hear the nice pleat coming off the mute guitar from here, all from the Triton. Now for my piano, I'm using Expand 2. I'm using a natural grand piano, and I added, to fat it up a bit, I use a farm and control piano and an upright piano to give it that nice vintage sound. I add some reverb on it, so this is the effect side of it. I have a size, I push the size, a space there, some delays, so I add a bit of it. And the first one and these guys, I add some delays on it. Small, you can hardly hear it. Alright. Alright, so that's basically it. And I add some Rhodes here. Coming from this guy here, I just play this. It's a major 2, the major and minor 7. All right. I think okay. The piano is playing the straight major and straight minor. So I'm just playing the 7th with to sweet it up a bit, you know. Yeah, nice. Let's give it that nice flavor. So both of them would work hand in hand. Alright, you know, just to sweet it up a bit. And I'm using the organ from this guy here, Fluty, a very popular organ in the motif line. Alright, so I'm using a little RootsSound here, synth, hard. Alright, I did some panning. I just draw some automation and to pan it, you know, to do something to the track. Alright. I'm using a sine lead. That's a sine lead from here. I'm using to just do some little fills. Alright, some nice little R&B touch there. And I'm using a polysynth. A polysynth to play these little phrases, you know. Timbias. Alright, I use some timbias in this guy as well. Alright, so the reason why I'm emphasizing these videos, you know, people will send me WhatsApp and so forth, and emails asking me how I get the roots sound, because especially the guys in Europe, they love the roots reggae. They crave for it, right? And it's not hard, you know. If you are a solo producer, you can get that root sound from just the choice of sound, right? So I'm doing these videos so you guys can see how simple and easy it is. Like I said in the first video, knowing what you want, right? And so you can be selective, right? And when you know what you want, you basically know how to get it. So if you're looking for a root sound, you have to go for natural sounds that will help to put a roots reggae together, such as this one here, you know. So the choice of sound is very important. Have a nice she's organ there, you know, that commonly used in reggae, or you can go for a more perk as well. So your choice of sound, yeah, you have many options, so it's up to you to choose what you want. But for the drums, you know, it's the most, you know, it's the most part of it, right? So you can get the pack that I have there, very cheap, $5, with these snares in it, you know, and you can layer them and get a nice drum sound, you know. Right, if you can use different reverbs from the one that I show you, this guy here. You can use different reverbs to get the sound. Let's take it dry. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. So please subscribe. I appreciate the hit up on the feedback and everything. All right, share. Right, I'm doing this video out of my time, like I said before. All right, and it never crossed my mind to stop sharing information. So what you guys can do to support me, just share the video, right, with your friends, right, and subscribe and like. Alright, and share the positive feedbacks and so forth. Alright, so bless, love, and respect. I'm over here again.